no days off. Shedeur Sanders, locked in before training camp begins. The Cleveland Browns officially begin training camp in less than 10 days, and rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders appears to be putting in work behind the scenes. Sanders has a lot to prove as the 2025 season approaches after his cataclysmic fall in the NFL draft, after being touted as a high-end first-round prospect after his senior season in Boulder. CO, alongside Cleveland's third-round pick Dylan Gabriel, Sanders is vying for the starting job in a wide-open competition in Northeast Ohio. Multiple videos have surfaced throughout the offseason showing Sanders practicing in his downtime, and the newest one has Browns fans buzzing. It looks like Sanders is throwing at a local high school, working on timing and route combination. If you can say anything about his time in Cleveland so far, it's that he's a tireless worker who's continuously working on his craft. That's seemingly more than some of the team's past signal calls have been known for. At 6:04 a.m.e., long before the sun crests over the Lake Erie skyline, the field lights flicker on at the Browns practice facility. The grounds are mostly empty. The hum of silence hangs in the air, broken only by the rhythmic thump of a football hitting a receiver's gloves. And there, in the pre-dawn chill, is Shedeur Sanders, hoodie up, cleats on, laser-focused. The city is still sleeping, but he's already sweating. For Shedeur, this offseason has been less about hype and more about hunger. Drafted in the spring amid buzz, scrutiny, and his famous last name, the young quarterback arrived in Cleveland with something to prove. But rather than indulge in celebrity or soak in spotlight, he chose another path: relentless preparation. No days off, he said with a quiet grin during minicamp. That's the standard. From primetime to grind time, being the son of Deion Primetime Sanders comes with both privilege and pressure. Shedeur's journey has been documented from high school to Jackson State, then to Colorado, and now the NFL. In A Top of Julie's Shad, Shedeur's journey has been documented from high school to Jackson State, then to Colorado, and now the NFL. At every stop, eyes have followed, some admiring, others skeptical. But in Cleveland, he's earning respect the hard way. According to team sources, Shedeur has been one of the earliest arrivals and latest to leave since reporting to the team facility. He's logged hours upon hours studying film, not just of Browns plays, but of defenses league-wide. He's dissecting disguises, learning protections, perfecting timing, purple hookers, purple pass signs, look out for bottlenecks, one approaches, backups, purple arm. He's got access to he's not trying to mimic someone else's style, he's carving out his own. Browns QB coach Tanner Jacobs shared a telling story. One night I get a text around 10:45. It's Shedeur asking if I can unlock the film room. He was already home, but said something in the blitz package from last year's Ravens game had been bugging him. That's not normal rookie behavior. That's obsession. The work behind the work. But it's not just film. Shedeur's entire routine has taken on a monk-like discipline: early morning weightlifting, precision throwing sessions, yoga to improve flexibility and recovery, even mindfulness training. He's hired a personal nutritionist to optimize his performance and reduce injury risk. While some rookies spend the break traveling or celebrating their new contracts, Shedeur spent his in the shadows. Building videos leaked from an indoor training facility in Independence showed Sanders running high-intensity drills with a group of local undrafted receivers and DBs. No cameras, no branding, just grind. That's how you know it's real, said Kareem Wright, a local trainer who worked with Shedeur during the break. He wasn't here for a PR stunt. He was here to work. He didn't care who was watching or if anyone was. Even during team-sanctioned downtime, Sanders was coordinating optional throwing sessions with his receivers, Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, even tight ends like David Njoku. They'd show up to high schools, indoor domes, even parking lots, wherever they could build chemistry. A rookie, but not typical veteran players have taken notice. He carries himself like a 5-year vet, said linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The Mohawk, there's no ego, just intensity. It's contagious. And Shedeur isn't just grinding for a shot at the starting job, he's grinding to lead. While Deshaun Watson remains the presumed starter, Shedeur is approaching every snap, every drill, every moment, as if the team already belongs to him. He's not being vocal about it, but his actions speak loudly. Whether I'm QB1 or QB3, I prepare the same, Shedeur said in a recent interview. You can't fake preparation. When your moment comes, you better be ready. His father, Deion Sanders, has remained largely silent about Shedeur's NFL transition, choosing to let his son step out from under his legendary shadow. But insiders say Coach Prime gave Shedeur one piece of advice that stuck: earn your respect. Don't ask for it, and so far, he is. More than a quarterback off the field, Sanders' maturity has continued to shine. He's been involved in local youth mentorship programs, regularly stops by community centers, and has developed a quiet camaraderie with Cleveland's blue-collar fan base. While other rookies are adjusting to the pro lifestyle, Shedeur is busy becoming a part of the city. He's not here just to play football, said Coach Kevin Stefanski. He's here to be a part of something bigger. And that something bigger starts in a few days. When training camp opens and position battles heat up, Sanders may not win the starting job this year, or maybe he will. But one thing is certain: he won't be outworked. He's already stacked the early mornings, the late nights, the mental reps, the silent sacrifices. And when camp opens, the Browns will see a quarterback who didn't just show up, he arrived ready.